here is our box before it's all taped and sent out to those who purchased it. This is the Tropical Bloom box, and you get this card with information hidden under this cute little cat to tell you where to get the pattern and more information about what's in the box. This is also a hint as to what you can make with the contents in this box, but you can make more than earrings. That is just an example. So let's take a look inside. Crinkle alert, tissue paper is noisy. I'm going to move the box to the side so we've got more space to unpack everything. First off, this is shouting out to me here. We've got a pack of 8 Rivolis. What could we be using those for? These are the zircon colour. They sort of sometimes look emerald, depends which light you can catch them in. They certainly look a bit lighter than they do on the video here, but they are a lovely colour. Next we have some gem duos. Now these are called Tropical Passion Pink, and these are pretty hard to photograph, and every time we seem to take a photo and create a graphic, they seem to look a different colour. So it's not until you get them in your hands that you're really going to appreciate the beauty of them. So they are a bright pink, but I can best describe them as having a little bit of a bluey sheen on them. I'm not sure if that's coming through in the video, but they are really, really beautiful. And the card insert does not look the same colour, but they are the same colour, okay? And this is a really juicy bag of them, and this is probably about more than 2 regular tubes worth of the gem duo, so you're getting a lot of these here. And if you're interested in getting that colour, there'll be a new product on the website coming up in a few weeks. Next, we have some Preciosa bicones. These are the 4mm Caribbean Sea AB. Very popular colour. They look a lot more vibrant in real life. Okay, let's pull out some strands. So the Tropical Bloom theme is all about your bluey greens and your beautiful pinks. So we've got 4 strands of check beads here. So the pink colours are deep magenta, and we've got a full strand of the 2mm, and we've got a full strand of the 3mm. Then we've got 2 fire polish colours. We've got a 2mm in that marine ice. I love the 2mm ice colours in the fire polish. They're very beautiful. And we've got this one, which just escaped. This is Saturated Metallic Island Paradise. What a perfect colour description for a Tropical Bloom box. Okay, so these are very much your bluey greens. Next we have a toggle clasp and a pair of leverback ear wires, so that might give you some clue as to what you might be able to make with the box. Okay. The rest are mostly seed beads. This is a Delica, and this is used in the pattern. And this is the Duracoat Dusty Orchid. Now, we recently got this colour in the round seed beads, so all 4 sizes. So we got the 15, 11, 8 and 6. It's such a beautiful colour. Very worthwhile addition to anybody's stash. I do love that colour. Next, I'll pull out the seed beads. We've got a size 8 313, and this is the Gold Luster Cranberry. Very nice, rich colour, and this looks pretty similar out of the tube as it does in it. It stays nice dark, but with those shimmering gold luster colours. Next, we'll go in size order. So we have a semi-frosted raspberry lined crystal. This is 1931, the colour. Now, all of the seed beads in tubes in this box are Miyuki. So this is a lined colour, so it has potential for being slightly lighter outside of the tube. I quite like this colour. I have used it a couple of times. It's a nice shade of pink. Now, in contrast, if we put these side by side, the next colour is opaque. It's hard to get away from the glare of the light, but they are quite a similar shade, but they'll look slightly different when they're beaded. So this is a Duracoat Opaque, and this is the Pansy, and this is Duracoat DC 4468. We've had this colour a little while, but it's very popular. Yep, a solid opaque colour. So we give you the smaller sizes of tubes of these colours so that you can get more variety. And if you don't have these colours already, these are a good tester size. So these are 15 grams instead of 25. So still quite a few beads in there. This is also a Duracoat colour, Opaque Catalina, DC 4472. So even though it's a pale colour, it's like almost a minty colour, I would say. But this works well with other colours, I find. I don't love it by itself, but I absolutely love it when you put it with other colours. Yeah, it's quite pale and it adds a great contrast. Okay, so that's the Opaque Catalina. Next up, we have another Duracoat colour. The opaque Duracoats are so lovely. So this is Opaque Azure, DC 4483. And there are a few colours with a consecutive number range that I love. I think there's a 4480, which is also beautiful. Very azure. You can imagine yourself staring into the sea with this colour. Very pretty. I love that one, and I think I made a whole rope with that one, and funnily enough I interspersed it with pops of pink. Must have known, mustn't I? Yeah, do love it. next we have a size 15. This is a silver lined AB emerald and a size 15. And this is 1017. Silver lined beads are great for adding that pop of sparkle. And they work really well when you have opaque beads with them. And most of these are sort of less shiny, okay? These three are opaque, so less shiny, though they have a tiny sheen. And then the gold luster is quite shiny, but this one is the shiniest, yeah? So if you like a little bit of sparkle, this is a good one to add in to give your projects a lift. Our size 8 check seed bead is a silver lined fuchsia. Look at that colour. Gives you a real pop of bling, doesn't it? It's a bright colour and it's silver lined as well. You're getting twice the wow factor there, aren't you? Very shiny indeed. Last up, we've got this bumper pack of treasures. So let's make a bit of space. Now, each treasure pack that we put in is unique. It follows the colour scheme, but you might have a few things that are similar, but mostly each pack will be different. That's quite a lot in here. What have we got? Let's sort some things out. Oh, wow, bumper pack. Where shall we start? We've got some bits of seed beads. So we've got 2 packs of little sample seed beads. So your seed bead pack might have the color code on it, but I know this one is discontinued. So if you love this color, treasure it. This one doesn't have a code on it, okay? So we can't always tell you what the colors are. We've got so many bits and pieces that we want to share with you that not everything has a color. Also another tiny little sample here and another one here. Yeah, these are great for when you just need a little accent or something, or you need to edge something in a certain color. So keep these handy in your stash because you never know when you're going to need them. Okay, next we've got some fire polish beads. These are like a metallic ice color. I think these are 6mm. So very pretty. Like aqua ice or something like that. Yeah, they sort of remind me of this color, but maybe one shade off. Very close though. But as I said, each treasure pack is different. So if you don't have these, you'll have something equally as good. Okay, we've got a single feature bead here in a lovely pink. It's got some foiling inside. We have got some bicones. These are check bicones. There's quite a few there. Got a pale pink. These are some parpaka beads. These would be the last of the line, I think, in a pinky colour. We've got some mini flowers in a pale pink as well. We have some leaves. These look a bit two-tone. Yeah. They look like, yeah, there's a very nice variation in that colour there. And we also have some emerald flowers. Those are very nice. We need to get those out. We can't quite see those, can we? lighter in real life than they do on the camera. And next we've got a couple of Rivolis in pink AB. And then we've got a couple of picture cabs. These small ones are great for just gluing into the lever back trays, instant pair of earrings. And then these are like little pink bows and flowers. So you've got a pair there, so you can choose what you want to do with those. Okay, so quite a full treasure pack, and of course all of the other things in the box that will enable you to make something quite interesting. We always test the pattern before we give it to you, do some colorways and ideas. So go to the link on the card if you have this box, and then you will get extra inspiration and ideas. If you're interested in getting the next box, I do like to give a bit of a hint. And what will the hint be this time? Well, 2026 will see some slight changes to the schedule of the colour box. Instead of having 6 boxes throughout the year, we will be having 4, once a quarter. Have a think what themes might fit in with being once a quarter. If you've got some ideas, pop your guess into the comments below, and I'd love to see if anybody is having a guess at the correct ideas that we've got planned for next year. What would work well for a quarterly box? Okay, stand by, look out for your newsletters and check your social media if you are interested in getting the boxes in 2026. And you have to be awake bright and early because the box will go on sale on the 1st of January. Thanks for watching. Please comment below, give me a thumbs up. See you in the next video.